Repair Clinic encourages you to perform this procedure safely. In this video, we will show one or more of these icons to alert you when to use caution. Many washer repairs will require some disassembly of the appliance. Before you attempt this, be sure to unplug the power cord. To remove the washer door, open the door and support it as you use a number 2 square bit or a Phillips head screwdriver to unthread the 4 screws securing the door to the hinge. Detach the door. If you need to replace the hinge, unthread the screws securing the hinge to the frame. With the screws unthreaded, use needle nose pliers to help remove the outer boot seal retainer. Remove the boot seal from the lip of the front panel. Reach behind the frame and detach the wire connector cover from the hinge plate and wire connector. Now use a small flathead screwdriver to help pull back the hinge plate. Holding the plate, rotate the hinge and pull it out. Install the new hinge by depressing the plate and inserting the hinge into the hole in the frame. Attach the cover to the hinge plate. And secure the spare door latch wire connector in the cover. Thread and tighten the screws to secure the hinge. Now realign the boot seal on the lip of the front panel. Secure the boot to the panel with the outer boot retainer. Align the washer door on the hinge, then thread and tighten the screws. To access components behind the control panel, unthread the screws at the back securing the main top. Slide the main top back and lift it up to remove. Next, unthread the screws securing the control panel to the support bracket. Pull out the dispenser drawer and depress the button to fully release it. You can now remove the remaining screws, securing the control panel assembly. Lift the assembly up to detach and disconnect the user interface wire connector. You can now replace components like the control knob and the user interface board assembly. To remove the front panel, first use a flathead screwdriver to help open the main control cover. Then disconnect the door latch wire harness. Open the washer door and remove the outer boot seal retainer. Remove the boot seal from the lip of the front panel. Lift and support the washer so you can unthread the bottom front panel mounting screws. Remove the support and unthread the top front panel mounting screws. Lift the panel up and out to access components like the drain and recirculation pumps and the door boot seal. Reinstall the front panel by aligning it on the mounting pins. Replace the mounting screws on top. Lift and support the washer to replace the bottom mounting screws. Now realign the boot seal on the lip of the front panel. Secure the boot to the panel with the outer boot retainer. Reconnect the door latch wire harness and close the main control cover. Reinstall the control panel assembly by first reconnecting the user interface wire connector. Realign the panel on the support bracket. And rethread all of the mounting screws. Replace the dispenser drawer. If you need to remove the rear panel, close the water supply valves. Then remove the hot and cold water supply lines from the inlet valve. Be prepared for some water to spill. Next, unthread the mounting screws securing the vibration dampener. Lift off the block. Disconnect the power cord wire connector. Detach the grounding wire from the rear panel and release the wire retainer. Unthread the mounting screws securing the drain hose retainer and remove the retainer. Next, unthread the screws securing the main top mounting bracket. Set the bracket aside. Unthread the screws securing the rear panel to the motor control board. Now use a T20 Torx bit to unthread the remaining screws securing the rear panel. Detach the panel to access components like the drive motor, the motor control board, and the rear shock absorbers. To uninstall the drive motor, carefully rotate the drive pulley to help remove the belt. Next, use a 5/16" socket to unthread the motor mounting screws. With the screws removed, push the motor back to detach it from the tub. Disconnect the wire harness. Detach the grounding wire. And release the wire retainer. Reinstall or replace the drive motor by first connecting the wire harness and snapping the wire retainer into place. Now attach the grounding wire. Align the motor on the tub mounting posts. Thread and tighten the mounting screws to secure the motor. Replace the belt by hooking it on the motor shaft, then loop the belt on the pulley and rotate the pulley to align the belt. Continue the reassembly by repositioning the rear panel. Thread and tighten all of the mounting screws, except for the 2 top screws on the back. Realign the main top support bracket and secure it with the screws. Reconnect the power cord wire connector. Attach the grounding wire to the rear panel and snap the wire retainer into place. Realign the drain hose retainer and replace the mounting screw. Reposition the vibration dampener, then thread and tighten the screws to secure. Realign the main top and slide it into place. Rethread the screws in the back. Reattach the hot and cold water supply lines to the inlet valve. With the reassembly complete, reopen the water supply valves. Plug the power cord back in, and your washer should be ready for use.